Hi everyone, it's Koinzell here. So today is a Black Desert mobile video for the March 9th patch notes. So there's actually a very big change for you guys this week. I'll talk about it later. So this is just the new zone for North Valencia, Gahas. So these are where you will be meeting all the Gahas bandits. Yep. And these areas are effective for Black Sun. So Black Sun will be in these areas as well. So there's a lot more regions to hunt and to farm in Black Sun with this. Yeah. Alright. I was just trying to see whether or not they mentioned anything. Yeah, okay, it's mentioned here. So Black Sun, there will be these 5 regions added along with this. Yeah. That's the final Black Sun expansion, by the way. The next expansions will not be Black Sun, it will be Chaos mode, and even if it's not Chaos maps, Black Sun is not applicable for those. So this is like the final expansion for the Black Sun, and you have the Frontline Zone effect now. So Frontline Zone, the effect is dynamic CP and a increased chance for spoils, but it's not a very discernible difference, honestly speaking. Maybe in a whole week, you get slightly more. That's the kind of difference we are talking about. A whole week of 24/7 farming, yeah. Episode gear, What else? Let's see. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward. Episode Totem. So the Unity Rift as well as the Saber Rift, these are the ones that you want. This is not good. So the second wing cooldown reduction, the higher your totem level, the higher the reduction, or rather the lower the number of seconds is required. If I didn't remember, only +6 or +7 is like 480 seconds cooldown instead of 600. And you should always try to have 2 of them ready as a backup so that you can swap them in and out. You use this once you have the second wing cooldown done, the cheat death effect done, then you switch back to your Unity Rift totem with all the PvP damage. It's not a significant difference. I think even when you get it up to +7 or +8, it's about 1.7 or 1.8%. If you can get it to +8, I think it hits 2%, if I didn't remember wrongly. I may be wrong on that. But bear in mind that your level will be maintained, so not to worry. The enhancement level will be the same level as the Rift Totem. Okay, so if for some reason you have 2 totems, right, that's perfect for you to craft it. If not, just craft one of them first. So then the question becomes which to craft first, right? If you ask me, I'll craft this first, and then I'll craft this. Because like I said, the percentage is a bit low on this. So you can afford to not to have this unless you don't play Black Sun much but you play a lot of Arena. Then you should use this because we all know second wind doesn't work in Arena, but it works in Black Sun and Siege War and Node Wars. Okay. So yeah, this is just more details on how to craft it. Not gonna go into detail on that. Yeah, same concept at Glyph where you need to go to Luffy to get it identified or appraised. And you can get it from the Frontline Zone. In future, obviously, other Hadou maps will get it, but as of now, because it's just introduced, it will only be in the Frontline Zone. Okay? I used to call this Foremost Zone because that's my own translation, so it's good to have the official translation, which is Frontline Zone now. Alright. Lotus getting buff again. Lotus and Lancer are like the 2 weakest class, they are always getting buff. Okay, now we come to the most important point here, which is, in my opinion, the biggest change, because this was the same balance change that I have been talking about in my previous Siege War videos, Node War videos, etc., where the minimum damage based on CP difference is increased. So what does this mean? This means that the minimum damage that a low CP player will do against a high CP player is increased. For us back in Taiwan and Korea, the increase was 10 times. The damage increase was 10 times. What this means effectively is that as a high CP player, you can't blindly tank anymore. Once you see 2 to 3 players hitting you at the same time, you have to evade. You can't stand there, take the damage like a boss, and just kill the 3 of them. You'll still be able to deal the same amount of damage to low CP players. So low CP players will still receive the same amount of damage from high CP players, which means that it's very fast for them to kill you. But if a bunch of... actually you don't even need a bunch, you need like 3 to 4 to 5. You gain up on a high CP player. That high CP player can be taken down a lot faster compared to before. So this means that high CP player needs to be very careful now. That's number 1. Number 2, this is good news for F2P players, right? And number 3 is this particular change was the one that actually caused quite a lot of people to quit in Taiwan, in BDM Taiwan. Specifically, the wheels. I'm serious, a lot of the wheels left the game at that point in time when they introduced this. It's like you spend so much and then once you get gained by a much smaller number, you die. Sorry. So it's like, yeah, it's disappointing for the wheels, but it's great news for the F2P players. So sure, enjoy it, guys, because this change doesn't go away. This 10x minimum damage increase is always there. Now you may wonder whether or not global will have the same 10x increase compared to, say, Taiwan or Korea. I'm pretty sure that there will be, because let me just lower the volume a little. Because they already mentioned that they want to make the servers as close as possible. They want global server to be able to catch up to Taiwan and Korea. And if you want to do cross-server PvP, there's no way that this change is different on the global server. It has to be the same in order for it to be cross-server. Otherwise, how will it work, right? So I'm pretty sure it's increased by 10 times. They just didn't state the number of times here, unlike on Taiwan and Korea, because maybe they want to do a bit of damage control. From their stats, I'm sure when they first introduced this change, I'm pretty sure based on the stats on Taiwan and Korea, they definitely saw paying players leave the game. So yeah, there you have it. Okay, nice. Boss knowledge increased to 200. Just FYI, 160 plus to 200 takes a lot of Hadum boss stamps at level 99 just to level. Okay, it takes a lot. It's exponentially a lot more. So just bear in mind. This is nice though. Combat boss rush multiplier from 5 to 10. Before I quit the game, it was still 5. So yeah, this is just a display. Can't believe you guys had this part as well. Seriously? We had it in Taiwan and I thought it was already fixed. I can't believe you guys have it and now it's been fixed for you guys as well. Okay. Events. Okay, we can talk about the per shot, but the single biggest change is really this. Don't underestimate this one-liner. It's a huge game changer when it comes to Lord War, Siege Wars, and even in Black Sun. Oh, sorry, excuse me. And even in Black Sun. Because in Black Sun, if you meet people who are like going around hunting in groups as a wheel, your chance to die and lose points is a lot higher. And that is why the second win rate totem is very important. That's why I suggest to get the raid totem first before the PvP totem. Yeah? Great, let's go in-game. Let's take a quick look at events. I think this is new, right? Primer Gem Exchange Shop. I mean, this gem looks so nice and all. And yeah. It's exchanging for fragments, which is nice. There's still quite a decent number of fragments for you to craft primer gear, I guess. Boss Rush Frenzy, just clearing Hadun Boss Rush, you get Dimensional Fragment 5, okay, that's not too bad for a free event kind of drop. And Season Pass, okay, not too bad an event. It's a daily event, right? Okay, not sure, there's no details here. Labyrinth, oh, okay, so this is the one we do the 5 levels. This is the best chance to get the pet, the Ancient Ruin pet. So yeah, oh, I still have this. Hey, we still have this, is it? Oh no. Black Spirit level is too low. Alright, so let's look at the Pearl Shop. See, I remember when I told you guys that the boss time will increase the amount. Yeah, but it's not quite there yet. Besides, you guys don't have any event like double knowledge or double XP or double drop yet. Even if you do buy the boss stamps, I actually don't recommend spending until they give some boss rush related events. Yes, they are very rare, the boss rush related events. But when you do get them and you have like 1 million plus, 2 million plus boss stamps, you are gonna get a lot more out of it. That has always been the case for me. I have always been storing until there is a boss rush event. So I leave it up to you guys, player's choice, to decide how you want to spend your boss stamps. But my advice is try to hold them until there is a boss rush event that gives you double rewards of this certain type related to the boss rush, be it XP, silver, or even the Lightstone fragments. There was an event where we got double Lightstone fragments from the Hadun boss rush, so that was very nice. It really helped a lot in getting the Hadun Vels, Holy Vels. Okay, boss stamps plus out. I don't even look at this to know that it's out. Why? Because the artisan scan is way too little. Boss stamp 20,000. Episode accessory 1. Let me just click to make sure that it's all items. Okay. It's not too bad, but the red accessory is a little low. If these were 2 red accessories, then I'll say it's a good buy. But not that great really, unless you're really desperate for accessories. Otherwise, I would actually not recommend. This on the other hand is actually pretty good. I'll say if you have enough pearls stashed away, this is definitely worth it. Another indication is also the fact that it's weekly purchase per family only once, right? So you know that it's higher value. This is the old chest, already talked about this previously. So unless you are desperate for boss stamps and you are willing to spend all that money, then by all means go ahead. But I personally don't think that these 3 are that good. This is nice. So yeah, that's how I would sum it up. There will be more packages in future that give you more boss stamps and more of all of this stuff, yeah? So it's a matter of whether you want to wait. Don't forget that global is on an expedited timeline in terms of your updates. I'm serious, you guys are really on an expedited timeline. You're a very accelerated timeline. So it also means that the purchase that you spend, it gets lower in value quicker, in the sense that there will be better packages sooner as opposed to that in Taiwan and Korea. Okay, so that is one thing to take note of, and for you guys to decide how you want to spend your money. But I personally, I think only this is a good purchase. The rest of these, amongst these 3, I think this is not too bad. This is a scam level. This, I guess if you don't have decent runes, then you can consider this, otherwise Alright, so those are 4 packages. Yeah, these are the new 4 packages. So with that, we'll be done with the review today. I hope the video has been helpful to you guys. Sorry that it's only weekly now for the BDM videos. Probably until they release Muraka, then I can have 1 or 2 Muraka videos. So yeah, the biggest change is really that PvP minimum damage increase. It's 10 times the increase, 10 times the minimum damage. So it's gonna be quite, how should I put it? It's gonna be something for the It's going to be something for the wheels to adjust to, and even the dolphins as well. Alright, so thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Oh, wait. So I just want to see a chat here. Somebody say make it as high as possible for all your craft, right? In future, the Shaman's Orb are going to be so common that you'll hate seeing them. I'm serious, guys. It's going to be so common that you'll hate seeing them. I have like, I don't know, almost 100 orbs or something that is useless and sitting in my inventory. So yeah, don't worry too much about crafting the totems now. Besides, the cost to enhance is the same, whether it's red totem or orange totem. Right, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Bye.